Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Love with the screen for LeBron. For three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Barnes passes to Thompson. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Right side, Green. He dishes it to Bogut. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Now here's Curry. From deep. Bogut kicks to Curry. Back to Bogut. Pass to Green. Second chance effort. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Outside for Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Love. On the wing, Irving. LeBron against Thompson. James dishes to Thompson. No good. Nice D from Bogut. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry passes to Green. Puts it up. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
The drive by LeBron. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Now here's Iguodala. Down low. Livingston. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Here's Iguodala. The Cavaliers making the shot. Now the dish to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Mozgov with the steal. And the dunk by James.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it. That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Kicks to Barbosa. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. No good on that last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers on top, up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Jefferson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Love in the power forward position. That's good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Green, no luck.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. And it's 6 points for Kevin Love.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Jefferson.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now Love. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Goes back up. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Ian Clark's checked in for Curry.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Barnes dishes to Thompson. Green kicks to Bogut. Back to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Left side, Irving. The dive for the ball. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And there's the 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Azili's checked in. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Irving passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Livingston kicks to Clark. Azili. Offline with his three. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Iguodala with the steal. The pass to Livingston. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Livingston's got his second bucket. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Stolen. Iguodala outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Irving dishes to Smith. The Warriors pull it in. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Bogut with the ball. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The drive by James. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Cleveland with it. Shoots from 12. And that's not going to go. And so that brings the first. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. The second half just about to get going here. Warriors trailed by 7. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Warriors 5.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Curry kicks to Bogut. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Bogut. Barnes has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Love. James against Thompson. And a missed layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 7.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Love the pass to LeBron. Rebound by Iguodala. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson inside the line. That one wide left.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. And James throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The drive by James. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ezeli's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Cleveland also making a change. Jefferson's checked in for James. To the left wing. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Lets it go from 11. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Stephen Curry.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And Cleveland making a change here. Price checked in.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Smith kicks to Jefferson. Passes it to Dellavedova. And there's the feed to Fry. Clock at 4. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Fry's got his second basket. Curry kicks to Ezeli. To the inside. Here's Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's called on Channing Frye.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, You got to play without fouling.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Spates. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the rejection by Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Livingston. And here at the end of the third quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 11. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jefferson out there with Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Again, Love missing. Thompson dishes to Curry. Barnes kicks to Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Curry gets the bucket.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
From deep.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds.
No.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
5 to shoot. And on the way from Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Bogut. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Smith checked in for Jefferson. Irving for three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Thompson with it. He's picked up by James. The three from Barnes. Can't hit. Smith with some nice D.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Curry can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Clark, the pass to Ezeli. Mozgov with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And James subbed in for Richard Jefferson. Here's Iguodala. And the rejection by James. And they get it back. Love outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Green inside the three-point line. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a